I love mornings like this with you.
Me too.
Two roommates, one apartment, and a growing feeling neither could explain. The steam from the coffee pot curled like a secret in the air, thick with the bitter roast that always woke Alex up first. It was 6:30 on a drizzly Tuesday in Brooklyn, the kind of morning where the city outside hummed low, a distant siren weaving through the patter of rain on the fire escape. Alex stood there in her faded band tee and boxers, hair a wild halo of curls she hadn't bothered to tame, staring at the bubbling pot like it held answers to questions she couldn't voice. Her fingers drummed the chipped Formica counter, nails bitten short from late-night deadlines. Graphic design paid the rent, but it chewed her soul in pixels and revisions. A soft creak from the hallway snapped her back. Jordan padded in, barefoot and bleary-eyed, her short auburn hair sticking up in defiant spikes. She was 26, all lean angles and freckles that danced across her nose like forgotten constellations, wearing nothing but an old college hoodie that swallowed her frame and hitched up to reveal toned legs from endless shifts slinging lattes at the corner cafe. Photographer on the side, dreamer in the bones. Jordan yawned, a deep, unfiltered sound that stretched her mouth wide, and rubbed her eyes with the heel of her hand. "Smells like salvation," she mumbled, voice husky from sleep, sliding up beside Alex without a word about the space between them. Their elbows brushed. Electric, or maybe just the static from the wool socks Alex had kicked off last night. She felt it anyway, that pull low in her gut, the one she'd been ignoring since Jordan answered that Craigslist ad 3 months ago. Roommate wanted. Chill, no drama, rent split 50-50. Alex had expected a bro type or some ghost who paid on time and vanished. Not this. Not Jordan, with her laugh that echoed off the high ceilings like wind chimes in a storm, or the way she'd hum indie tracks while developing film in the tiny bathroom darkroom they jury-rigged from shower curtain and blackout tape. "Long night?" Jordan asked, pouring 2 mugs, black for her, splash of oat milk for Alex. Her green eyes flicked up, catching the light from the grimy window, and for a beat the world narrowed. Alex's breath hitched. A tiny gasp she covered with a sip that burned her tongue. Hot, too hot, but better than admitting the heat was elsewhere. Deadline. Client's a nightmare, wants vintage futurism, like it's not an oxymoron. Alex leaned back, crossing her arms to hide the tremor in her hands. The apartment smelled of rain-soaked brick and yesterday's takeout tie, pad CW congealing in the fridge. She watched Jordan's fingers wrap around the mug, calluses from camera grips rough against the ceramic. Those hands had steadied her last week, after the panic attack that hit like thunder during a client call. Jordan had just been there, rubbed circles on her back, whispered, "Breathe with me, Lex." In out like waves. Waves. Yeah, crashing now, relentless. Jordan sipped, winced at the heat, then grinned, that lopsided thing that made Alex's chest ache. "Sounds like my boss. Make it pop more." Pop what? The existential dread. She hopped onto the counter, legs swinging lazy, bare feet brushing Alex's thigh accidental-like. Or not. Alex froze, pulse thumping in her ears louder than the coffee pot's final gurgle. Jordan didn't move away, just sat there swinging, oblivious or pretending, steam rising between them like a veil. The rain picked up, drumming harder, a rhythm that matched the stutter in Alex's heart. She wanted to say something, crack a joke, fill the silence before it swallowed them, but words stuck, thick as the humidity clinging to the walls. Instead, she reached for the sugar bowl, their knuckles grazing again. Jordan's skin was warm, alive, and Alex pulled back too quick, spilling granules across the counter like confetti from a party neither was invited to. "Shit," she muttered, sweeping them up, grain sticking to damp palms. Jordan laughed, low and throaty, hopping down to help. "Klutz. Here." She bumped hips, playful, but her touch lingered a second too long on Alex's wrist, pulse point jumping under the pad of her thumb. Did she feel it? That spark, the one that lit fuses Alex had buried deep? Or was it just the morning fog, the easy camaraderie of shared space and split utilities? They cleaned in sync, shoulders brushing, breaths mingling with the coffee haze. Outside, a truck rumbled by, horn blaring sharp, shattering the bubble. Jordan straightened, mug in hand, eyes distant now. "Gotta run." Double shift. She pecked Alex's cheek. Habit-friendly, nothing more, lips soft and fleeting as a sigh. Don't work yourself dead, okay? Pizza later. Alex nodded, cheek tingling where Jordan's mouth had been. Deal. The door clicked shut behind her, footsteps fading down the stairwell, leaving Alex alone with the rain's whisper, and a longing that coiled tighter than the steam long gone. She sank onto a stool, head in hands, the apartment echoing empty. How had it come to this? 3 months of movie nights on the sagging couch, elbows touching during scares, Jordan's head lolling onto her shoulder mid-film, breath warm against Alex's neck, popcorn kernels crunching underfoot, laughter bubbling up like champagne. Shared laundry, Jordan's bras tangled in Alex's tees. A intimacy that blurred lines until Alex couldn't see where roommate ended and something else began. It started small. A glance held too long over breakfast. The way Jordan's eyes crinkled when she smiled, real and unguarded. Alex had dated guys, brief, fumbling things that left her hollow. But this was a tide, pulling her under, slow, inexorable. And Jordan? Straight as the subway tracks, or so she claimed. Ex-boyfriends peppered her stories, casual hookups from the bar crowd. Yet there were moments, fingers tracing Alex's tattoo on her ribcage during a drunk truth or dare game, voice dropping soft when she said, "You're my person, Lex. Don't know what I'd do without you. My person." The words haunted Alex as she showered, water scalding her skin, steam fogging the mirror where Jordan's toothbrushes stood side by side. She toweled off, staring at her reflection. 30 pounds over her ideal. Curves she hid under baggy clothes, brown eyes shadowed from sleepless nights. Why would Jordan see her? Really see her? Work dragged, pixels blurring on her screen, clients' revisions a drone in her inbox. By evening, the apartment was dim, fairy lights strung haphazard twinkle from the exposed brick. Alex ordered pizza, half pepperoni for Jordan, veggie for her. Greasy box warming her lap as she scrolled Netflix, settling on some rom-com she'd regret. The door flew open at 8 sharp, Jordan bursting in with wind-whipped hair and cheeks flushed from the chill. God, it's a monsoon out there. She kicked off boots, mud flecking the rug, and dove for the box, moaning around a bite. You're a saint. Cheese strung from her lips and she licked it away, oblivious to how Alex's gaze snagged there, heat pooling low. They ate cross-legged on the floor, pizza steam rising like incense, TV flickering blue across their faces. Jordan rambled about a rude customer, voice rising in mock outrage, hands gesturing wild. Alex laughed, real and belly deep, the sound surprising her. For a moment it was perfect. Rain lashing windows, city lights smearing gold, Jordan's knee pressed warm against hers. Then the movie hit its climax, leads confessing under fireworks, lips crashing desperate. Jordan went quiet, chewing slow, eyes on screen but distant. Think that's real? She murmured, voice small. Falling for your best friend? Ruins everything. Alex's heart slammed, a drumbeat too loud. She swallowed crust dry. Sometimes it's worth the risk. The words hung heavy, rain's patter the only reply. Jordan turned, eyes searching, green depths pulling Alex in. Their faces inches apart, breath sinking shallow. The air thickened, charged like before a storm breaks. Alex leaned, imperceptible a fraction, and Jordan didn't pull away. Fingers twitched, wanting to bridge the gap, to trace that jawline sharp as hope. A phone buzzed, shrill intruder. Jordan blinked, jerked back, fishing it from her pocket. Boss. Fuck. She stood, wiping hands on jeans, tension snapping like a cut string. Gotta take this. Be back. She vanished into her room, door clicking soft. Alex exhaled, long and ragged, head thunking against the couch. The movie droned on, lovers entwining, but the screen blurred wet. Tears? No, just the rain. Or so she told herself. Night deepened, city sounds fading to hum. Jordan emerged later, changed into sweats, hair damp from a shower that smelled of lavender soap wafting through the hall. She curled up beside Alex, closer now, head on shoulder like always. Sorry. Emergency clothes. Her arm draped casual across Alex's waist, fingers splaying warm. Alex stiffened, then melted, traitorous body craving the weight. Sockeye. They watched the credits roll, silence companionable but edged, Jordan's breath evening out to sleep. Alex lay awake, staring at the ceiling cracks like maps to nowhere, Jordan's heartbeat a steady thrum against her side. What now? Admit it and shatter the fragile peace? Bury it and let it fester? The rain sighed against the pain, answerless, as Alex's hand ghosted over Jordan's hair, soft as a prayer unspoken. Dawn crept in sly the next morning, gray light filtering through blinds like a hesitant confession. Alex stirred first, Jordan's leg thrown over hers in sleep, a tangle of limbs that felt too right, too dangerous. She extricated slow, careful not to wake her, the mattress springs creaking faint protest. Jordan mumbled something incoherent, face burrowing into the pillow, lips parted soft. Alex paused in the doorway, heart a fist in her throat, memorizing the curve of her neck, the freckles dusting her shoulder blade like stars fallen careless. Coffee brewed again, ritual armor against the ache. Alex padded to her desk, laptop humming to life, but focus splintered. Emails piled, designs half-sketched, her mind replaying the almost kiss, the buzz that stole it. What if? The question looped, vicious as rain tapered to drip. Jordan emerged at 7, stretching cat-like, hoodie riding up to flash a strip of stomach, navel-piercing glinting silver. Morning sunshine. She grinned, but her eyes held shadows like she'd tossed restless too. Poured coffee one-handed, the other rubbing her neck, a habit when words failed. They ate cereal standing, spoons clinking, bowls, milk sloshing white. Jordan's foot hooked Alex's calf under the counter. Playful nudge, but neither moved. Weekend plans? Jordan asked, voice light, too light. Alex shrugged, flakes soggy on her tongue. Work. You. Shooting. That abandoned warehouse in Bushwick. Wanna come? Be my assistant. Carry shit, look pretty. Wink tossed casual, but the pretty landed heavy, stirring Alex's blood. She nodded, throat tight. Yeah. Sounds dope. Relief flickered in Jordan's eyes, quick as a shutter click. They parted ways. Kisses on cheeks now routine, lingering scents of mint toothpaste and vanilla lotion. Alex's subway ride blurred, headphones blasting synth waves that matched her pulse. At the studio, a loft crammed with screens and takeout wrappers, her boss loomed, barking notes. More edge, Alex. Make it bleed. She nodded, fingers flying, but bled her own secrets into the lines. Curves sharp as desire, colors bruised purple. Lunch was a sad salad from the cart, eaten alone on a bench, watching couples stroll hand in hand, fingers laced easy. Envy twisted, sharp as the wind off the East River. Evening found her home first, apartment dim and welcoming. The scent of Jordan's perfume, citrus sharp, clinging to cushions. She tidied absent, folding laundry, Jordan's tank top soft under her palms, imagining it against skin. Stop. She cranked music, indie folk that wailed loss and sketched instead. Abstract swirls that resolved to two figures, blurred at edges, reaching. Door banged open at 9, Jordan drenched, camera bag slung heavy. Fucking downpour again. She stripped the wet jacket, tea clinging translucent, outlining every line Alex tried not to trace. Miss me. Always. Alex tossed a towel, throat dry. Like a hole in the head. Joke fell flat, but Jordan laughed, toweling hair vigorous, droplets flying like sparks. They ordered Chinese, lo mein steaming, fortune cookies cracking prophetic. Over plates balanced on knees, Jordan unpacked her day. Shots of rusted beams and shattered glass, light piercing dramatic. This one, see. She shoved her phone over, screen glowing, their faces close. The photo. Fractured window, rain-streaked, a silhouette blurred in motion. Kinda like us, huh? Broken but beautiful. Alex's fork paused, noodles dangling. The word hung, intimate. Yeah, kinda. Jordan's gaze held, probing, then skittered away. Anyway, tomorrow? Meet at 10, coffee cart first. Deal. They cleared dishes, sink, suds bubbling sink, elbows bumping wet. Jordan's laugh bubbled too when Alex flicked foam at her chin. Retaliation came swift, sponge to the face, sputtering chase around the island. Breathless, pinned against fridge, Jordan's hands on Alex's wrists, faces inches, water dripping from lashes. Time stretched elastic. Jordan's pupils dilated black, breath mingling hot. Truce. Whisper rough. Thumb stroking Alex's pulse erratic. Truce. Release slow reluctance in the drag of fingers. They dried hands, air humming taut, unspoken. Bed called early, exhaustion bone deep, but sleep dodged. Alex lay in dark sheets cool, replaying the pin, the stroke. Across the wall, Jordan's room silent, or was that a sigh? Restless turn of springs? Morning broke clearer, sky a tentative blue peeking through clouds. Alex dressed quick. Jeans ripped at knee, tee graphic she'd designed herself, boots scuffed from city streets. Jordan waited in cargos and flannel, camera strap crossbody like a talisman. The coffee cart steamed on the corner, barista hollering orders, steam rising acrid. Too large is black, Jordan said, paying before Alex could protest. Cups warm in hands, they walked, shoulders brushing sidewalks slick. Warehouse loomed, chain link fence sagging, graffiti screaming color against gray. Inside, echoes boomed their steps, dust motes dancing in shafts of light. Jordan transformed, crouched low, lens to eye, murmurs to herself. Hold that. Perfect. Alex carried tripod bags, heart heavier with each click. Watched her move, fluid, passion etching lines fierce on her face. Here, Jordan called, beckoning. Look through. Alex pressed eye to viewfinder, world narrowing to frame. Jordan's profile sharp, light gilding her hair gold. Click. Her own finger stealing the shot. Jordan turned surprised, then soft. Sneaky. Let me see. Screen lit, their faces huddled. Jordan's image raw, vulnerable. Damn. She breathed, close enough Alex smelled her. Coffee rain, something earthier. You see me. I do. Voice cracked raw. Jordan's hand covered hers on the camera, squeeze brief but burning. They shot till noon, light shifting golden, hunger gnawing. Lunch was falafel from a truck, wrapped messy, eaten on crates amid ruins. Juice dripped, chins, laughter easy, knees touching dirt. Jordan licked tahini from thumb, gaze locking accidental, heat flaring. Afternoon waned, shots piling digital. One more, Jordan said, voice insistent. Posed Alex against wall, vines creeping, cracked brick. Smile. No real. Like you're keeping a secret. Alex did, eyes on Jordan, secret blooming chest deep. Click. Got it. Walk home dragged sweet. Bags heavy, silence companionable, lace tension. Apartment stairs creaked underfoot, doors shutting firm. Jordan dumped gear, stretched, vertebrae popping. Shower. Join. Kidding. Grin wolfish but eyes earnest. Alex's laugh forced. Pervert. Inside, water roared, steam seeping under door. She paced kitchen, heart hammering, imagining outlines through fogged glass. Jordan emerged, towel wrapped, skin flushed pink, hair slick. Your turn. Pass close, droplets trailing, scent clean soap. Shower scalded, but not enough to wash the want. Dinner was pasta. Sauce simmering, rich tomato, basil sharp. They ate at table rare. Candles flickering from a thrift find, shadows dancing walls. Wine poured red, loosening tongues. Remember college? Jordan slurred, slight, glass tilting. That party. You kissed that girl. Thought it was hot. Alex froze, fork midway. Heat crawled neck. Drunk. Experimental. Jordan leaned, eyes glassy. Was it? Voice low, probing. Swallow hard. Maybe not just that. Silence stretched, wine's tang lingering. Jordan's foot found Alex's under table, toe tracing ankles slow. Tell me. Words tumbled, then damn broken. It's you, Jord. Has been. The looks, the touches, fuck, I can't pretend. Jordan's face crumpled, joy and fear warring. Lex. Hand reached, trembling, cupping cheek. Me too. God, me too. But I'm scared. What if? Lips met, then tentative, tasting salt and wine. Soft, then urgent, hands fisting shirts. World narrowed to press, to gasp. To the side, Jordan breathed into her mouth. They broke, foreheads touching, breaths ragged. We figure it, Alex whispered. Together. Jordan nodded, tears tracking. Together. Night unfolded slow, explorations tentative. Bodies mapping familiar yet new. Whispers in dark, laughter muffled, skin electric under palms. Rain started again, gentle now, blessing the window as they clung, fears dissolving in heat. Morning light found them tangled, sheets twisted, Jordan's head on Alex's chest, heartbeat lullaby. Coffee brewed lazy, mugs shared, kisses between sips. The apartment felt vast, possibilities blooming like the sky clearing blue. But shadows lingered. Jordan's phone buzzed insistent. Ex's name flashing. She silenced, but tension crept, a crack in the new dawn. The buzz lingered like a ghost in the room. Jordan's ex, Mark. Name a specter on the screen. She flipped it face down quick, but Alex saw, the jolt familiar as a skipped heartbeat. They were still in bed. Sheets rumpled around hips, morning sun slanting gold across Jordan's back, tracing the dip of her spine like a secret path. Alex's fingers itched to follow, but she held still, breath shallow, the afterglow fracturing under reality's weight. "Old news," Jordan murmured, rolling to face her, lips brushing collarbone soft. "Ignore." Her hand trailed low, distracting, nails grazing hip bone, pulling a gasp from Alex that arched her close. They moved again, slower this time, learning rhythms, sighs syncing with the distant honk of traffic below. Jordan's mouth was worship on skin, tasting salt and freckles, whispers hot against thigh. "You're everything." After they lay spent, limbs heavy, air thick with musk and contentment. Alex traced Jordan's jaw, thumb catching the scar faint from a skateboarding wipeout years back. "Tell me about him," she said, voice steady though gut twisted. "Honesty now or rot later." Jordan sighed, long exhale that stirred Alex's hair, propping on elbow. Eyes shadowed, green dulled. "Mark. Dated 6 months. Intense, you know? Artist type, all brooding and late nights." She shrugged but shoulders tensed. "Broke it off last spring. Too much fire, not enough air." Alex nodded, swallowing the spike of jealousy sharp as glass. "He text much?" "Not really. Probably saw my Insta story, warehouse shots." Jordan's laugh was brittle, fingers picking at sheet threads. "Drama magnet." The moment passed, kissed away, but the seed planted, doubt whispering. They rose eventual breakfast pancakes, Jordan's specialty, batter sizzling buttery, syrup sticky sweet. Laughter bubbled over burnt edges, forks clinking plates, knees bumping table legs. "You're shit at flipping," Alex teased, dodging a blueberry flick. "I am not. Artist's precision." Jordan winked, leaning across to lick syrup from Alex's lip, slow and deliberate, heat reigniting lazy. Work intruded mid-morning. Alex's laptop pinging urgent, Jordan's shift calling. They parted at the door, kissed deep, hands fisting hoodies. "Tonight," Jordan promised, breath ghosting ear. "Date. Real one." Alex floated through day, designs flowing fluid, colors vibrant as her mood. Client approved, rare win, and she texted Jordan a heart emoji, silly but true. Reply came quick. Eggplant and peach. Laugh barked loud, heads turning in the loft. Evening loomed, promise, Alex home first, apartment transformed. Candles scavenged, playlist crooning soft jazz, takeout Thai steaming on the counter. Jordan's favorite, green curry spicy. She paced, nerves jangling like loose change, spraying the air with that citrus she knew Jordan loved, masking the faint mildew from last week's leak. Door swung at 7, Jordan in a sundress rare, flowered and clinging, hair loose waves. "Wow," Alex breathed, doorframe gripped. "You. Wow." Jordan blushed, freckles darkening, stepping in for a kiss that melted knees. "You too. Smells amazing." They ate on the couch, legs tangled, curry heat matching the flesh on cheeks. Stories spilled, childhoods in suburbs, Alex's strict parents pushing law school she dodged for art, Jordan's free-spirited mom dragging her cross-country in a van. Laughter wove with wine, glasses clinking toasts, to us, to now. Post-dinner, they danced clumsy in the living room, bare feet on rug frayed, bodies swaying to a slow track, Coltrane's sax weeping low. Jordan's head tucked under Alex's chin, arms wrapped tight, heartbeat thumping sync. "This feels like a dream," she whispered, voice muffled in shoulder. "It's real." Alex kissed hair, inhaling lavender shampoo, the faint sweat from her walk home. They moved to bed natural, clothes shedding like old skins, touches reverent. Jordan's gasps were music, arching under mouth and hands, names chanted like prayers. Climax crashed mutual, waves breaking, leaving them adrift in aftershocks, fingers laced. Sleep came deep, dreams vivid of endless apartments, Jordan's laugh echoing halls. But morning cracked it, phone alarm blaring at 5, Jordan's shift brutal early. She groaned, burrowing closer, but duty pulled. "Fuck cafes," she mumbled, kissing Alex sloppy. "Love you like this." Love. The word hung unclaimed as door clicked shut. Alex lay awake, ceiling staring back, the L word echoing hollow. Too soon? Or truth? Day dragged without her, apartment echoing empty, sense fading. Alex worked remote, sketches pouring, but mind wandered to Jordan. Smiling at customers, banter easy, ex's shadow lurking? Paranoia crept. Texts unanswered mid-afternoon, panic spiking. By evening, Jordan burst in exhausted, apron tossed, hair pinned messy. Hell day. Spilled espresso on the mayor. Collapse onto couch, head in Alex's lap, sigh bone weary. Alex stroked hair, soothing. Rough. Tie again. Jordan nodded, eyes closing. And wine. Lots. Dinner devoured quick. Then bath shared, tub filling steamy, bubbles foaming white. They soaked facing, knees bumping, toes tracing calves. Jordan's story unfolded. Mark had shown up at the cafe, casual drop-in, eyes lingering too long. Wanted coffee. Enclosure, he said. Bullshit. Alex's hand stilled on her shoulder, water rippling. What did you say? Told him we're done. Mentioned you. Jordan's gaze lifted, vulnerable. He laughed. Said I'm confused. That this us is a phase. Rage boiled Alex's blood, hot as the bath. Fuck him. He doesn't know shit. Jordan nodded, but doubt flickered. Maybe. I mean, I've never. Voice trailed, small. The water cooled, mood shifting chill. They dried silent, robes loose, bed welcoming but tense. Cuddles turned rigid, Jordan's back to her, breathing uneven. Talk? Alex urged, hand on hip, gentle. Sigh long, mattress dipping. Scared Lex. Of messing this. Of me. What if he's right? Alex pulled her around, faces close and dark. He's not. Feel this. Hand to chest, over heart thumping wild. That's you. Real. Kiss started soft, reassurance, but deepened hungry, bodies seeking proof. They moved urgent, erasing doubts with friction, moans swallowed. Jordan's nails dug shoulders, anchor. Climax ripping cries that echoed walls. After tangled, Jordan whispered, "Stay," as if Alex would leave. Always. But mornings came relentless, routines grinding. Week blurred. Stolen kisses in kitchens, texts flirty across shifts, nights blurring into skin and sweat. Yet fissures grew, Jordan's silences after Mark's texts deleted hasty. Alex's overthinking, sketches turning stormy. Climax brewed Friday. Gallery opening, Jordan's friend hosted in Chelsea. Air thick with pretense and perfume. Alex in a button-down borrowed, nerves electric. Jordan radiant in black jeans and silk top, arm looped possessive. Mingling hummed, wine loosening tongues. Compliments on Jordan's Prince pinned wall. Urban decay intimate. Mark appeared midway, suit sharp, smile shark. Jordy. Hug lingered, hand low back. Alex's stomach nodded, watching. Introduction stiff. Alex, my roommate. Jordan slip, word like slap. Mark's eyebrow arched, knowing. Evening soured, laughter forced, wine bitter. Cab home silent, tension thick as fog. Door slammed, Jordan whirling. Sorry. God, that was stupid. Alex paced, voice rising. Roommate? After everything. I panicked. He's here staring and I. Jordan's hands raked hair, frustrated. This is new, Lex. Terrifying. Terrifying. Echo hurt. Or regret. Eyes welled, Jordan stepping close, hands framing face. No. God no. It's you. Just. Give me time. Kiss desperate, bruising, apology in every press. They stumbled to bed. Clothes tearing, bodies colliding fierce. Love making raw. Edged anger turning plea, tears mixing sweat. I love you, Jordan gasped, breaking the word finally free. Alex shattered too. Love you. Response choked, release crashing cathartic. Dawn found peace, arms wrapped, whispers mending. But outside, city stirred, challenges waiting. The love you hung between them like fragile glass. Beautiful but prone to shatter under breath alone. Saturday morning unfolded lazy. Sunlight pooling on hardwood floors worn smooth by generations of feet. Immigrants, artists, dreamers like them. Chasing New York's elusive promise. Alex woke to Jordan's fingers tracing her tattoo. The inked wave curling her ribs. A remnant of a beach trip with college friends long faded. This means freedom, right? Jordan murmured, voice sleep rough, lips brushing the line. Yeah. Or escape. Alex turned, capturing her mouth slow, morning breath be damned. They lingered in sheets, kisses deepening to touches exploratory. Hands mapping curves memorized but craved anew. Jordan's laugh bubbled when Alex's tickled her side. A giggle that dissolved into moan as teeth grazed collarbone. Breakfast forgotten, they moved together. Rhythm unhurried, sunlight warming skin slick. Climax whispered soft, names on sighs, leaving them boneless. Hearts synced in the quiet after. Coffee eventually. Mug steaming on the fire escape. City sprawl below, a concrete jungle alive with horns and chatter. Jordan's legs dangled over edge, bare toes curling air. While Alex leaned rail, watching her profile sharp against skyline. What now? Jordan asked, gaze distant on the bridge arching river silver. Alex sipped bitter grounding. We live it. Day by day. Nods but eyes shadowed. The weekend stretched gift. Market stroll in Williamsburg. Stalls bursting, apples crisp and cheeses pungent. Hands brushing produce accidental till fingers lace deliberate. Jordan snapped candids. Alex biting pear, juicy juice trailing chin. Street musicians bowsawing, violin soulful. Laughter free, vendor haggling half-hearted. Bags bulging fresh. Home they cooked. Pasta primavera, veggies chopping rhythmic, knife on board thunk steady. Wine splashed red, stories spilling. Jordan's first camera stolen from dad's attic, frames capturing mom's laugh before the divorce hollowed it. Alex's coming out, botched at family dinner. Fork clattering plate as words tumbled, dad's silence deafening. Tears pricked but hands held across stove flame, onions sautéing sweet. Evening movie on couch, blanket cocoon, Jordan's head lap. Fingers combing hair auburn. Screen flickered rom-com tropes but they whispered overlays. That'd be us but with more pizza. Kisses interrupted plot. Popcorn scattering forgotten. Sunday yoga in park, mats unrolled, grass damp dew. Poses sinking breath to breath. Jordan downward dog. Ass up playful, earning smack light from Alex. Yelp turning growl chase across lawn. Picnickers smiled indulgent, dogs barking joy. But Monday crashed wave cold. Alex's meeting ran long, boss's feedback cutting deep. Too emotional, Alex. Dial it back. Subway home rattled bones, doubt creeping. Was she too much? For work for Jordan. Apartment lights glowed warm, Jordan midway dinner. Apron flour dusted. Rolling pins dough for impromptu pie. Surprise. Grin wide, but faltered at Alex's face. Rough day. She nodded, dropping bag, pulling Jordan close, face buried neck, inhaling flour and vanilla. Yeah. Need this. Dinner devoured, pie flaky sweet. Then bed early, bodies seeking solace. Jordan's touches were balm, mouth patient, drawing out gasps till tension uncoiled. Midweek fracture widened. Jordan's phone lit frequent, Mark's text persistent. Miss you. Talk. Deleted but notifications pinged stress. Alex saw one over shoulder, casual but gut clenched. Block him, she said, voice even. Jordan stiffened, fork pausing mid-bite. It's nothing. Closure. Closure's a text. This is harassment. Words sharper than intended, air chilling. Eyes flashed. You don't get to police my phone, Lex. He's my past. And I'm your now? Challenge hung, regret instant. Jordan shoved plate, standing abrupt. What's that supposed to mean? Voice rose, plates clattering sink. Alex followed, hands raised. I mean, fuck Jord, he's poison. Dragging you back. You think I want that? Jordan whirled, tears brimming. I'm trying. But you're smothering, questioning every buzz. Smothering. Word stung, old wounds reopening. X is calling her clingy and tense. I'm protecting us. Us? Or you? Jordan's laugh bitter, grabbing keys. Need air. Don't wait up. Door slammed, echo hollow. Alex sank floor. Head in hands, sobs racking silent. Rain started outside, fitting, lashing windows fury. Hours ticked, phone silent, imagination wild. Jordan at bar, Mark's arm slung, whispers undoing them. Midnight, key scraped lock, Jordan stumbling in, cheeks streaked, eyes red. Walked. Miles. Collapsed beside, head on knee. I blocked him. For real. Relief flooded, arms wrapping tight. I'm sorry. Insecure asshole here. Jordan's sob muffled shirt. Me too. Scared of losing this. You. Kisses salty, makeup smearing. Leading to bed where apologies etched skin. Love-making tender, reconciliatory. Fingers interlacing, gazes locked. We're messy. Jordan whispered post-climax. Tracing Alex's lips swollen. Best kind. Sleep claimed gentle. But patterns persisted, small erosions. Jordan's shifts lengthened. Covering for Sue. Home late, exhaustion etching lines. Alex's deadlines loomed. Nights solitary. Sketches turning solitary figures adrift. Texts grew sparse. Busy love you tact wrote. Friday night, bar with friends. Jordan's crew, photographers boisterous, shots slamming. Alex tagged along, laughter forced amid shop talk, f-stops and apertures alien. Jordan shone, center orbit but touches fleeting. Hand on back brief before pulled away for toast. Bathroom line. Alex cornered by Lena, Jordan's ex-roommate, blunt as brick. She talked to you about Mark? Still hung up, girl. Be careful. Got iced. Back at table, Jordan's laugh rang with a guy, head thrown, hand on arm. Jealousy flared, irrational but raw. Cab home tense, silence thick. Fun. Alex bit, door barely shut. Jordan tossed purse, defensive. What? Yeah. Needed normal. Normal? Like flirting with Chad. Voice cracked, ugly. Eyes wide and hurt. Jealous? Lena's stirring shit again. He's gay, Lex. Heat flushed, shame hot. I fuck. Sorry. But damage done, Jordan retreating to room, door firm. Tired. Night. Alex paced hall, knocking soft later. Jord? Talk. Mumble through wood. Not now. Night alone, bed cold, tears soaking pillow. Dawn brought coffee peace offering, but Jordan emerged distant, eyes puffy. We need space, she said, voice flat. This us, it's fast. Intense. Space. Knife twist. What does that mean? Time. To breathe. Without the pressure. Jordan's hand squeezed arm, fleeting. Not breaking. Just. Pause. Pause. Word echoed, subway screech in mind. Alex nodded numb, work calling escape. Day blurred, designs bleeding red frustration. Client's email. Revise. Again. Home empty note. Staying at Lena's. Love. Love. Tack like afterthought. Days stretched, text polite. How's work? Good. You. Emojis wilted. Alex wandered apartment ghost. Jordan's mug lonely sink bed vast. Friends called, dinner drinks, but laughter rang hollow, eyes scanning doors. Weekend solo, park bench, sketchpad open but lines jagged. Leaves crunched underfoot. Autumn chill biting, mirroring bone. Phone buzzed, unknown Mark. Heard you're stressing her. Back off, dyke. Rage boiled, block immediate but poison seeped. Was it true? Her intensity pushing Jordan away? Monday, chance encounter cafe. Jordan behind counter. Apron stained. Smile professional. Hey. Order stuttered. Latte. Please. Cup handed, fingers brush electric but eyes skitter. Miss you, Alex whispered. Jordan's nod tight. Me too. Soon. Soon. Vegas fog. Nights blurred wine and Netflix, rom-coms mocking lovers flawless. Alex texted bold one eve. Come home. Please. Reply delayed. Trying. Work crazy. Crazy. Or excuse. Climax brewed midweek, storm raging outside, thunder rumbling gut deep. Door flew open late, Jordan soaked, bag dripping. Missed you. Words broken, arms wrapping desperate. Relief crashed, kiss salt rain. Missed. God. Bed claimed urgent, clothes peeling wet, bodies slamming proof. Jordan's cries raw, nails raking. Don't let go. Never. But post in dark, she whispered. Mark called. Said he's sorry. Wants friends. Alex stiffened, lightning flash outside illuminating face. Friends? After that text. I know, but part of moving on. Jordan's voice small, pleading. Doubt flooded, dam breaking. Or testing waters. Us. Accusation landed slap. Jordan sat up, sheet clutched. You still don't trust? After everything. Trust? He's a threat. Voice rose, thunder echoing. Jordan's tears hot. No. You are. This paranoia. It's killing us. Killing. Word final. Jordan grabbed clothes, dressing frantic. I can't. Need out. Door slammed, final as gunshot. Alex crumpled, sobs racking, storm raging mirror. Alone, truly, apartment echoing accusations. Thunder rolled out to drizzle by midnight. The apartment a tomb of wet footprints and half-empty mugs. Jordan's absence a void sucking air thin. Alex curled on the couch, blanket pulled tight like armor. Phone clutched white-knuckled. Scrolling text old, inside jokes, heart emojis stacked. Can't wait to see you, from weeks past, now ghosts. The clock ticked merciless, 2 a.m. 3 sleep dodging like blame. She replayed the fight, her words venom, Jordan's face crumpling. Regret gnawed ribs raw. Dawn broke pallet, coffee cold in pot. Work a fog of errors, client firing off. Unprofessional. Fix or find new. She fixed, fingers numb, but mind wandered to Jordan, curled at Lena's, maybe crying, maybe laughing over wine, free of the weight. Wait. Her. Day dragged sludge, subway packed sardine. Strangers' elbows bruising, reminders of isolation. Grocery run impulse, else fluorescent harsh, cart rattling empty. Produce mocked. Apples bruised like hearts, bread soft yielding. Home she baked cookies, chocolate chip, Jordan's favorite, oven warming futile. Text sent hesitant. Cookies. You're half waiting. Sorry. No reply. Evening Netflix droned, screen blur, tears tracking silent. Door knock startled, heart leap. Lena stern-faced, pizza box piece? No. She needs space, Alex. Real talk, she's spiraling. Spiraling. Word iced. Because of me? Lena sighed, hip door frame. Partly. Mark's back in her head. But you two fire and gasoline. Beautiful but burning out. Burning. Alex nodded, throat tight. Tell her. I get it. Space. Lena left, air heavier. Nights blurred solo. Runs pounding pavement slick, breaths ragged expelling fury. Sketches furious, lines slashing doubt. Calls to mom, voice cracking over fine. Lies easy. Thursday gallery invite, Jordan's show, small but hers, prints matted black. Alex debated, heart hammer but went. Venue loft high, air art thick. Chatter buzzing, champagne flutes. Jordan center, dress simple black. Hair pinned elegant, smile practiced. Eyes met across room, wide in shock, then soften ache. Approach slow, crowd parting reluctant. You came. Voice soft, hand twitching reach. Wouldn't miss. Alex thrust envelope. Ticket stub old from their first movie, note scrawled. Proud. Always. Jordan's fingers brushed, linger. Mingling tense, Alex cornered admirers, Jordan's work glowing wall. Cityscapes intimate, loneliness etched light. Raw. A critic murmured, clinking glass. Raw. Yes. Intermission, balcony escape. City lights winking below. Wind chill nipping. Jordan joined, shoulder brush. Beautiful night. You more. Slip honest, blush hot. Jordan's laugh watery, turning face. Missed that mouth. Step closer, breaths mingle fog. Hand cup cheek, thumb tracing lip. Missed you. Kiss tentative, balcony rail cold back, but Jordan warm front, tongue seeking forgiveness. Deepened hands roaming waist, pull flush. Applause distant filtered but world narrowed them. Pull back gasping, foreheads touch. Home. Jordan whispered, eyes plea. Yes. Cab ride hands laced, thighs pressed seat, anticipation electric. Apartment door barely shut, clothes shed hall stumbling bed. Lovemaking starved, Jordan's mouth everywhere, bites marking claim. Mine, gasped against thigh. Alex arched, fingers tangled hair, cries echoing walls bare. Climax shattered, mutual, waves crashing, leaving drift wrecked, limbs entwined. After whispers dark. I talked to Mark. Told him final. No friends. Jordan's voice firm. Hand chest over heart. It's you. Only. Relief sobbed, kiss ceiling. Promise. Promise. Weak mended slow. Breakfast shared, legs tangled table. Walks handhold, fingers interlacing natural. Nights exploratory, toys ordered discreet. Laughter over instructions fumbling. Jordan's camera turned inward. Portraits Alex vulnerable. Light soft bedroom. My muse. Caption private. But undercurrent pulled. Jordan silences post-shift. Eyes distant scrolling phone. Not Mark but doubts self. Never done this. Confessed one night, head pillow, voice small. Girls. Love like this. Alex stroked arms, soothing. New for me too. We'll learn. Learn they did. Date nights intentional, comedy club laughs belly aching, heckles traded. Cooking classes disastrous, flower fights ending floor rolls. Weekend getaway Catskills, cabin wood smoke crisp, hikes hand sweat, lake dips cold shrieking. Return Sunday, bliss bubble but pop imminent. Package waited door, Jordan's mail, forwarded from old place, Mark's scrawl return. Inside, photos old, them tangled sheets, note. Remember us? Better. Jordan paled, crumpling. Burn it. Alex did, sink flame licking, acrid smoke stinging. But poison lingered, trust frayed thread. Tuesday, fight brewed subtle. Alex is offhand, check your phone. After buzz, Jordan snapping. Not everything's threat. Escalated quick. Voices rising over pasta boiling over. Steam hissing accusation. You're pulling away again. Alex yelled, pot clatter stove. Because you're watching. Like I'm fragile. Jordan countered, tears hot. Fragile? You're the one letting ghosts in. Ghosts. Mark passed, but also Alex's fear projecting. Door slam redux, Jordan fleeing rain-slick streets. Alex chased, blocks pounding, lungs burn. Caught at corner, under awning neon-lit diner. Jordan back wall, sobs shoulder shaking. Stop running, Alex begged, arms wrap. From me. From this. Jordan turned, face wrecked. Can't breathe, Lex. The weight, love shouldn't choke. Choke. Truth gut punch. They walked home silent, rain soaking thorough, hands brushing eventual lace. Bed that night chased, backs turned, but dawn found spooning unconscious, need bridging. Talk came brunch cafe, croissants flaky butter, coffee strong. Therapy, Jordan suggested, voice steady. Both. For us. Alex nodded, crumb swallow. Yeah. Deserve that. Sessions book joint. Couch leather creak. Therapist voice calm probing. Words spilled. Insecurities voiced, patterns named. Alex's control from abandonment dad. Jordan's flight from mom's chaos. Tears communal. Hands held circle. Progress tangible. Boundaries set. Phones open sans suspicion. Check-ins daily. Scale 110. Solid 8. Date jar slips. Kiss in rain. Fulfilled puddle jump laughing. Climax loomed holiday, Thanksgiving. Alex's family invite tentative. Mom's voice phone crackle. Bring her. Friend. Friend. Sting but Jordan squeezed hand. We go. As us. Drive upstate tense. Leaves flame autumn radio folk twang. Dinner table polished, relatives probing. Aunts so roommates. Laced. Jordan's hand under table, thigh squeeze, anchor. Alex's more than that. Voice firm, silence drop fork, then mom's nod slow. Happy matters. Relief post-meal walk. Crisp air lungful, Jordan's arm loop waist. Proud. Whisper ear. Hotel room later. Love-making celebratory, bodies wine loose, cries muffled pillow. Forever gasped. Return city reinvigorated but test waited. Jordan's big show, gallery downtown, scouts buzzing. Nerves frayed prep, late nights printing, Alex supporting coffee runs, pep talks mirror. Opening night electric, crowd thick, flashes popping. Jordan's speech trembled, eyes finding Alex front row. This one's for you. Pieces sold quick, champagne toasts, euphoria buzz. After party bar dim, shots burning, dances close, sweat slick. But Mark crashed, suit rumpled, eyes bloodshot. Congrats, babe. Slur close, breath booze. Jordan stiffened, Alex's hand back tense. Leave. He laughed ugly. She know? About the nights we. Fist clenched, Alex stepped, voice ice. Out. Now. Bouncer dragged but damage, verbal slash. Cab home silent, Jordan's tears silent stream. Why now? Karma. Alex bitter but softened, hold. Not your fault. Bed that night, Jordan curled fetal, Alex spooning shield. Fight him? Us. Whisper broken. Always. Morning light, resolve hardened. Report filed, harassment, lawyer friend consulted, free. Jordan's nod fierce. End this. Weeks processed, legal, stress grinding but unity forged steel. Therapy deepened, vulnerabilities shared raw, Jordan's by awakening. Alex's fluidity fluid. Love evolved, not fairy but real, scarred beautiful. One eve, rooftop shared building, city panorama. Jordan on knee sudden. Ring simple silver. Marry me? Messy forever. Alex's yes sobbed. Kiss ceiling skyline witness. Cheers from windows peeking, life affirming. The ring caught light prism on Jordan's finger. A vow etched metal, simple band hammered, local jewelers fire. Rooftop air crisp December. City below twinkling promise, horns faint symphony. Alex pulled her close, noses bumping, laugh bubbling tears. Crazy, she whispered, forehead press. You're crazy. Jordan's grin lopsided, hands framing face, thumbs wiping salt. Hours. Descent stairs giddy, neighbors' doors cracking curious. Congratulations, murmured hall. Apartment haven. Ring admired, candle flicker. Pizza ordered victory. Cheese stretched stringy joy. Bed claimed tender. Rings clinking accidental. Bodies familiar yet sacred. Touches reverent tracing commitments. News spread whisper. Text to friends exploding confetti emojis. Moms call teary. When's the wedding? Jordan's crew toasting shots virtual. Work buzz supportive. Alex's boss gifting bottle rare. To love that inspires. But wedding loomed, mountain plans tentative. Small, intimate, Brooklyn courthouse spring. Rooftop reception stars. Dresses shopped weekend, racks endless white. Jordan twirling mirror, freckles glow. This. Lace simple, back bare vulnerability. Perfect. Alex's voice thick. Hand span waist. Reflection dual bride hopeful. Vendors booked. Caterer Thai fusion spicy. Photographer friend discount. Officiant queer elder, voice warm ceremony. Invites handwritten. Envelopes lick seal fate. Winter deepened, snow dusting, fire escape lace. Nights cozy fire Netflix, rings glint screen. But shadows crept. Mark's trial date set February, summons cold paper. Jordan paled, receipt, hand tremble. Face him. Alex nodded, steel. Together. Courtroom sterile, fluorescence buzz harsh. Mark slouched, defendant. Eyes downcast. Testimony spilled. Harassment logs, texts archived, venom. Jordan's voice steady recount. Crossed lines. Hurt deep. Alex's support letter read aloud. Words fierce protection. Verdict swift. Restraining order, counseling mandated. Outside steps, snow falling soft, Jordan exhaled, visible, arms wrapped tight. Free. Always were. Kiss snowflake, melt lips. Spring bloomed, riot. Cherry blossoms, pink confetti streets. Wedding day dawn clear, sky infinite blue, apartment chaos joyful. Makeup smudge, laughter, dresses zip, tremble hands. Vows courthouse marble echo, Jordan's. You taught me home's person, not place. Alex's, in every storm you're calm. Rings exchanged anew, gold bands nest silver, kiss seal cheers. Reception rooftop transformed. Lights string warm, tables laden curry fragrant. Jazz quartet low sway. Dances barefoot rug, Jordan's head shoulder breaths wine sweet. Toasts heartfelt. Lena's to messy loves. Mom's to new family. Honeymoon weekend Hudson cabin, lake mirror still. Hikes handhold dips cold shriek. Nights fire crackle stories retell origins futures weave dreams. House maybe kids adopted laughter. Return city pulse routines enriched. Breakfast rings clink mugs. Commutes kiss goodbye lingering. Evenings shared darkroom. Alex posing light soft, Jordan's lens love. Challenges came gentle. Budget strains rent hike side hustles grind. Family visits awkward, relatives probing settled. But weathered joint. Therapy check-ins affirm growth. Anniversary first. Dinner home candlelit. Pasta primavera redux. Wine pour reminisce. Remember the almost? Jordan teased foot calf trace. Best almost. Alex lean kiss deep and slow. Life layered. Promotions earned. Alex's designs billboard big. Jordan's exhibit solo sold out acclaim. Travels tentative. Road trip southwest. Canyons vast awe hands window wind. Parenthood pondered late nights. Bottles warm formula imagine. Cries soothe tag team. Adoption pursued paperwork mountain but hope anchor. Years blurred montage. Grace threading hair laugh lines. House bought queens garden herb bloom. Kiddo arrival toddler chaos curls like Alex's. Eyes green Jordan's. Mama dual call heart swell. Reflections porch swing dusk kiddo asleep. Hands laced ring worn. Worth the growing pains? Jordan ask head shoulder. Every ache. Alex kiss temple sunset guild. The feeling unexplained once now legend told. Proof love defies labels. Blooms unlikely soil. 2 roommates, 1 apartment, foundation empire heart. In the end it wasn't explanation needed but embrace. And they did fierce forever.